Hi guys, Sam here. So, what did I do? A couple days ago I did it's a skull bandana. I want to put a disclaimer that this tutorial was more of a trial and error kind of video. I don't know if you want to follow it as a real tutorial. I probably wouldn't. But if you want to follow it, you can follow it. It's a little tough to follow, but hopefully I talk through it enough to where you can understand what's going on. I apologize if there's a lot of background noise. My neighbors are out, so I don't always have the luxury of light and quietness. So stay tuned, watch it. It's actually one of my favorites that I've done so far. So if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please go to my channel and subscribe. Watch the rest of the videos, give me some thumbs up, leave some comments. Alright guys, so as I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to call this an actual tutorial, but I'm going to try my best to describe what I'm doing here for you guys. So I'm just going to start off with a jam session apparently, and then I'm going to line around where the top of the bandana is going to go. And then all the basic features like the nose and that shape gets changed towards the end, like everything else. After about 3 or 4 times of trying the teeth, I decided just to go on to the bottom and try where the hollows of the cheeks would be. These cheeks end up getting changed a couple of times too. A couple times, more like a lot of times, I don't know. Start on the teeth, really just like pointier towards the top and flatter towards the bottom. After getting frustrated with not getting that right, I decided to go on to the bandana part, bottom, and I took some white, it was a white charcoal pencil. I was actually really surprised that it was working because, like I said, I was running out of my white hair chalk. And I don't recommend using a charcoal pencil on your face, but that's what I had, so that's what I used. I dipped it in water and just covered around where the teeth are, where the features go, all around the bottom, where the skull is. Come on, Samantha. This is where I changed the nose. And then I'm just taking my eyeliner and going in where the eye sockets would be on the top. I'm kind of lining around the top of the bandana. Mess up again. I'm just filling in the hollows of the cheeks. I end up changing this, so I don't know if you want to follow it or not, but I fill in the hollows of the cheeks on both sides. Beep beep. Then I used my hair chalk and I went in with the rest of it filled in the rest. I have to change that cheek a little bit. And I end up just taking off the entire bottom because I felt like they went down too far. So that's where I do that final change on the hollows of the cheeks. And then I just take the white pencil and go in and fill everything else in. And then I finally settle on a design for the bottom teeth. I just couldn't get them right. I don't know why. The teeth were looking really silly to me the entire video. I ended up doing the bottom teeth probably 4 or 5 times, the top 3 or 4 times. And I'm just going over them, making more of a point at the top. Funny faces. Fill in the bottom teeth. Sorry if you hear me sniffling over here, I'm kind of sick. Just a little bit. Making some lines coming off of the teeth so it's a little bit more broken up. And then filling in the nose. Bringing some more white into the bottom. And then I took my white eyeshadow and I went over all the white spots to set it and kind of blend it in a little bit more, because I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it was really streaky. And then going over the outside lines of the bandana again. Kind of just going over all the little details and making some more little details, and I was really just winging it this entire time. I was really just going with the flow, just trying to break up that white a little bit. Just some more gray. There we go, some more gray. and went in around the teeth for some shadows, and again trying to break up that white a little bit. Trying to keep in mind where the shadowing is on an actual skull, but also keeping in mind where it would be on a bandana as well. It's tricky. Fixing up some of the lines where the white shadow went over. Now the issue with the black thing on my chest right now, I decided stupidly that I wanted to use painter's ink just to try it out to see if it would work. Obviously, do not recommend that for anybody. Painting ink is for paper and canvas, not for skin, but I really didn't want to use my hair chalk considering I only had a little bit for my whole chest. It ended up squirting all over me and making a mess, and it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So this is my result, and I ended up just going over it with my hair chalk anyway. So if you can find anything else other than like painter's ink. It wasn't paint, it was ink. And yes, it did come off, in case you're wondering. I'm just kind of going around it with the eyeliner. You can see on my straps where it squirted all over me. And then I'm taking some brown shadow and kind of going around the top and the bottom. I end up also wiping off a lot of the shading on the bottom because it made the whole design look dirty. So I don't suggest unless you absolutely know what you're doing. Again, I was just winging it, but I end up wiping off a lot of that because it just looked like dirt. But you absolutely need some on top where the bandana meets your face. And this is where I start my little, call it hopeless design here. I was just kind of going with it, and the charcoal pencil wasn't really working on top of all the black, so I'm not even going to make you guys sit here and torture you through this. Bam, there it is. So that's that, and I kind of just made it look like it was connecting to the bottom. I'm fixing up any lines and making sure that the top and the bottom are seamless together. And then doing my eye makeup. If you guys want to see an in-depth tutorial on like some eye makeup or anything like that, leave some comments below because I can do that as well. I mean, maybe not this particular look because this is just a really quick over the top, so much color. I would never wear this on a day-to-day basis, but I wanted something that was really blendable, I guess you can call it, with the bandana. I don't know, whatever. One thing I will say I could have done better was bring the bottom of the bandana on my chest out a little bit further. I didn't have to go so much right up on my neck. I could have gone more over towards my collarbone so the bottom of that looked wider. That might have worked out a little bit better. I'm just kind of fixing everything up, doing some last minute fix-ups there. Not really relevant to the quote-unquote tutorial jam session. Line my eyeballs, do some mascara. Just use your favorite makeup. And so that's that. And there we have it. That's our look for today. You can admire it, love it, make funny faces.
Damn pretty girl, you ain't done it again. You gonna turn it sexy all the way. What about the zit on my
What about the zit on my... I can't even see your head. Damn it.
What if that doesn't come?
Oh my god! I saw you in the mirror before.
What if that doesn't come?
Oh my god!
I'm not sure.
Get the 2014 Kia Soul for $15,499. The 2014 Kia Forte LX.
Well, this has to be.
Oh my god.
Okay then.